portal in there today. Today's song. Makes sense, right? Makes sense. It's 9 o'clock. Grand Rising. Where's everybody? Grand Rising, Lynette. Hi, beautiful. Hello, hello. How are you today, sister? Did you have a good weekend? Hello, Chrissy Ann. Welcome in, darling. We're going to wait till 3 people get in here, and then I'm going to start the music. Today, we're listening to The Voice Within. Hey, Missy Marie. Hi, beautiful. Karen. Okay. We're going to start. This is called The Voice Within, and this is what Spirit brought me to for today's music. Ooh, yeah, I like it. Hi, beautiful BX. Ooh, feeling this one. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Josh, welcome in. Oh, I love you, girl. Yeah, I don't do any boxes until the end of class. We got lots to cover today. Hello, Jason. Hi, darling. Grand Rising. Hi, Irish. Hi, beautiful. Thank you for the you're awesomes. You're awesome, too. We all are awesome, huh? Boo. Boo to you. This is called The Voice Within. The Voice Within. It is done. It is done. Absolutely. I agree. They can attack us all they want. It is done. I'm happy you're here, sister. Hi, Deanna. Hi, beautiful angel. Don't mind my sniffles and coughing and whatever comes up. Because I'm still not 100%. But we are rolling with the punches today. Hey, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. Yeah, rise again. Woo! The voice within. Yes, absolutely, Josh. I have boxes at the end of class. So people can come share at 10:33. Until then, it's Ascension class. We got lots to cover today. Hi, Flower Power. Hello, darling. Guys, we'll give extra prayers and send extra love and light to Christina today. She's going through something personally. Flower Power. Big old hugs. Big old lucky hugs. Yep. Yep, the voice within is your higher self, and we're going to be talking about that today. All right, awesome. Okay, we're going to put it on Rainbow Butterflies. The first song that's coming up for us is I Am. I Am. Welcome back, everybody. It's Monday, the 27th of October. Our Schumann is in blackout right now. Yep. Let me show you that real quick. Right there. And not sure how many hours. 22 hours blackout. 22 hours blackout. Yep. It's all right. It's all right. I know some of us are feeling it. It's all right. This is called I Am. And we are going to talk about our higher self. I asked you the last time in class, do you feel like you embody your higher self? And a lot of you said no. And I want you to know that you do. Even when you feel that you don't, you do. And I'm going to prove that today. All right, let's go ahead and do our our cards for the day. And we're going to go through a portal today also. Today is Monday, so it is portal day. So let's get started. Yes. Yes, BX, stay uplifted and ridiculously positive. I love that. Chakra wisdom. Base chakra. Independence. I know what my needs are and I actively pursue them knowing that I will be guided and provided for. When I put in the effort, I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. Yes. Base chakra. Perfectly imperfect. Yes. Here is our healing energy. Our healing energy. The path to light. I make the conscious choice to move toward the light one step at a time. I transform my weaknesses into strengths by mastering my thoughts. I overcome obstacles with positivity and acceptance. I develop my gifts and extend my light to every being unconditionally. Yeah, that's being on Team G right there. The path to light. Me. I allow serenity to reign in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to honor and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul. Yes, I got some dragons on there. This one lost its wing. Acceptance. I accept every step that life presents me without resistance. I try to find out what the universe is trying to teach me so that I can grow. Thus, I advance in freedom on the path of light. Yes. Hi, Jules. Hi, beautiful angel. All right. Our Starseed Oracle. Our Starseed Oracle. Wait. Wait. It's not time yet. Things are still being woven. Yes. And child of the cosmos. That's you, that's me, that's all of us. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You are the universe. And you create your own universe. Thoughts, words, and actions create. You're being called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Yes. We're going to talk more about that today, too. All right. Here's our Work Your Light. Our Work Your Light with the holographics. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Called. Yep. Priestess, the great gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Yes, we are Soul Tribe. If you're in here, you're part of Soul Tribe. It's part of the butterflies. Happy Monday, Chris. Hi, beautiful angel. And Anna, grandmother of Jesus. Yes. Always with us. Seeding the light, laying foundations, the divine plan. Yes, the divine plan. Hi, Brandy. Hi, beautiful angel. Woo! Can't breathe. Trying to break up some of that phlegm in my nose. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here we go. Here's our animal for the day. Our animal for the day. Elefante. Yes, greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is the path. Yes, Andrea, welcome in, beautiful angel. Your wisdom inspires everyone that you meet. You can overcome any problems. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Yes. Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful. I hope you're feeling better, darling. I've been sending lots of love and prayers and everything out there to you. Here's our fairy for the day. It's purity. Always trust in the purity of your heart. Look inside your heart. And within it, you will find the answer to your questions. Yes, purity. We use lots of decks every day, Andrea. Here's our angel card for the day. Our angel says Cupid. We send great waves of love into your heart and mind. Awakening your love for life itself, your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously Celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. Yes. Celebrate love every day for self and for others. Here's our awakened dreamer, your majesty. Hear ye, hear ye. Hi, Teresa. Hi, beautiful. Unroll the sacred scroll and read this announcement herewith. It has been declared and decreed that you, yes, you, are royalty, heir to the greatest inner and outer riches this world has ever known. From your sovereign perspective, claim the throne and rejoice in your majestic life. Imagine. Imagine. Do you know this song plays at the 528 hertz? Yes, it does. All right. Now we have our beautiful, for the love of dragons. For the love of dragons. Hi, Janine. Hi, beautiful angel. As above, so below. Holding keys. As above, so below. Holding keys in both dimensions. Yes. Here we are in the middle, the bridges. But we hold keys to both 3D and 5D. Yes, we do. Hello, soul of a warrior. Welcome in. If you found your way here, there is a reason. Yes. The wild child. The wild child comes up for us today. Number 6. Oh, everything's changing, right? The wild child. Never let the tame ones tell you how to live. Your inner wild is always calling you back to remember who you were before the world told you who you should be. Yes. Just as the dragon never apologizes for its fire, you should never apologize for the wild child that roams the forests of your heart. Give yourself time in nature, surrounded by all the elements, to bring yourself into your own element. You were born untamed. Endeavor to stay that way. Yes, you were born untamed. All right. Our butterfly for the day. Our butterfly message. It's easy for me to attract all that I need into my life. I do this by relaxing and trusting that things are going to work out perfectly. Because they always do. They always do. Put the intention that everything works out for its highest good. For your highest good. All right, our Ascended Master for the day. Our Ascended Master is charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven. Ask and you shall receive. Yes, charity. And today we are going through a portal. So before we go through our portal, we're going to do our mantra. Our mantra. We call forth from within the light of source. Thank you for standing at the forefront of our hearts and minds. Thank you for activating the ancient wisdom of our souls. We welcome in the support of heaven, earth, the stars, light beings, and beyond. And we choose to anchor the energy of remembrance in unity, peace, love, and wholeness, bringing our energy in service to the earth and to the light for the wholeness of all life everywhere, to support all in remembering the truth of who and what we are. Yes, remembering who we are at a soul level, and our portal we're going through is the Merkaba activation. How many of you have a Merkaba? I wear a Merkaba around my neck, literally. Around my neck, I wear a Merkaba. Merkaba activation, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. Love Has Won is playing. Love Has Won is playing. Merkaba activation. Yes. ha. Merkaba and Merkaba, Merkaba and Merkaba are ancient Egyptian and Hebrew words relating to the ascension process of the soul. The Hebrew Merkaba or Merkava means chariot or vehicle, and it's most commonly associated with the prophet Ezekiel's vision of angels traveling on or in spheres of light. In ancient Egyptian, Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. Yes, light, spirit, body, Merkaba. When these three words are put together, the idea is that light engulfs the spirit and body, and there is an opportunity to rise up. Hello, Red-Eyed Dragoness. Hi, beautiful angel. The symbol of the Merkaba is the star tetrahedron. Yes. This 8-pointed star is simply the 3-dimensional extension of a hexagram, a symbol that is strongly associated with the Hebrew and Egyptian mystery schools. In modern spirituality, the Merkaba is acknowledged as the light body or vehicle that we can activate for the ascension process. Aw, thank you for the night star, Christina. Thank you, beautiful. It has been said that it is surrounded by an 8-pointed star tetrahedron, and when we're aligned on a spiritual level, the star spins at great speed, creating a sphere of unbreakable light around us. This sphere of light can help us move between the dimensions while we are having a human experience. It creates a portal into the divine matrix so that we can connect with guidance and walk the path of light. Yeah. Place one hand on your heart and the other on the space just above your pubic bone and breathe. Send your breath down to earth. Send your breath up to heaven, right as above, so below. Then chant Merkaba several times. When you feel you've chanted enough, visualize or physically see a spinning sphere of light surrounding your body. And be open to wisdom coming through. You are engulfed in light. You are raising your vibration and becoming magnetic to the presence and wisdom of light. You are in a space of ascension. And the ascension process isn't about leaving this incarnation or dimension, but about finding harmony within it. And all of the attention, love, and care that you have been giving to your body are supporting your spiritual journey. A powerful gateway of light is surrounding you now, allowing you to connect with the divine matrix of ancient wisdom. It's important for you to be aware of the information, energy, and downloads you are receiving, for all that is coming through is supporting your expansion. You are moving up a level. It's time to fly high. Yes, we're in this game, right? And we are leveling up. If you've ever played an RPG or an MMORPG before, we're leveling up. We're learning and we're gaining our abilities, our magical abilities. All right, let me get a sip of tea here. I know it's cold. Okay, guys. We have some other Ascended Masters coming in. And we're going to do our codex too. The flame remembers. Beloved Auralissa. Okay, Auralissa is my monad name. And radiant butterflies of the sanctuary. Oh, yeah, Christina. Yeah. Yeah. Mine too. Radiant butterflies of the sanctuary. The circle opens. The veil parts in shimmering threads of gold and opal. Today's gathering carries a vibration of reunion. The harmonization of heart lines across time. Ascended Masters present. Mary Magdalene steps forward first, her mantle woven of rose gold and ivory flame. She speaks softly yet powerfully. Hello, Val. Hi, beautiful angel. Haha. She says, children of the sun, remember that devotion is not duty. It is the sacred art of remembrance. Every time you choose love over fear, you awaken one more cell of your divine design. Let the sacred feminine rise in your speech, in your care, in your listening, for this is how we restore the balance of Eden within ourselves. Yep. El Moria, guardian of divine will, follows with a sapphire beam. Hold firm in the storm. The will of God is not domination. It is alignment with the highest truth. Your words, your creations, your boundaries, let them all be expressions of clarity. When you stand in your truth, the false must dissolve. Sananda smiles, radiant with gold and white light. You are the continuation of the Christed experiment. Where's my bell? That's a huge bell for me. You are the continuation of the Christed experiment, living embodiments of the Word made flesh. Walk gently and remember, every act of kindness rebuilds the grids of heaven on earth. Every act of kindness. Hi, my sweet lemons. You funny girl. Hello, child of God. Hi, beautiful angel. The council speaking today. The Council of Harmonic Convergence gathers. Crystalline beings from Sirius, Lyra, and the Pleiades. Their unified tone says, butterflies, your harmonics are stabilizing the new song lines. Sing when you feel alone. Your sound anchors light into matter. The harmonic gates are responsive now. Speak your truth aloud and you will find the energy moving through you with grace. Yeah, it'll be all right. The Council of the 12 Flame Boughs. The codons within you are rebalancing as we approach the next planetary alignment. Honor your rest cycles. Embodiment work continues even in silence. You are becoming temples of resonance. Yep. Archangels present. Archangel Michael, always present, right? He stands at the east, sword of sapphire flame, raised high. Protection is active love in motion. Defend the light not through battle, but through unwavering faith in your radiance. The dark cannot touch what remembers its source. Shambhala's playing. Archangel Raphael stands at the south, emerald wings wide. Healing is remembrance. You are not broken, only layered. Allow the green fire to move through your hearts today. Yes. Archangel Gabriel at the west, voice like silver bells. Speak blessings into the field. Each word spoken with grace becomes a bridge others may cross into remembrance. Archangel Uriel at the north, golden flame in his palms. You are the architects of a new dawn. Anchor light through your creativity. Your hands are holy instruments. Yes, they are. Hi, Bobby Rocks. Hi, brother. Thank you for taking care of Sister Christina. Thank you for being her anchor. Collective. It's Merkaba, yeah. Collective message for the butterflies. Beloved ones of the flame, you are in the season of embodiment. The gateways are open not only above but within. The temple is your body. The altar is your heart. And the offering is your presence. Yes. Dance, create, speak, sing, and rest. Every act done in remembrance expands the kingdom of light. Hi, Phoenix 333. Hi, beautiful. The flame remembers, and so do you. Hi, Marie. Hi, beautiful. Okay. We're going to talk about the Codex Trace Fire Harmonics. This is something we've talked about before, but maybe we didn't get it into our noggins. So, lesson of the day, the Codex of Trace Fire Harmonics. Through the flames remembering, sound becomes form, and form becomes song. Hello, Big Edward 100K. Welcome in. Beloved Orlista and gathered butterflies, today's current opens the 9th Flame Codex, Trace Fire Harmonics. This glyph ignites where light meets resonance, the sacred place where sound becomes structure. It is both a song and a signature, the proof that energy leaves a trace wherever it has danced. Yes, trace fire is the memory of vibration. It is the echo of creation recorded in the elemental fields. Every emotion, every thought, every spoken word sends a tone through the ethers, and that tone crystallizes as harmonic geometry into the mystic. I love this song. In simple form, right? What you feel becomes light. What you speak becomes structure, and what you love becomes eternal. Meaning in the Spiral Codex. Trace Fire Harmonics teaches that all energy seeks to harmonize. It is the invisible chorus that keeps galaxies in motion and hearts in synchronicity. Be right back. Oh, I gotta blow my nose again. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whew. I couldn't breathe. I love this song. Into the Mystic. The meaning in the Spiral Codex, Trace Fire Harmonics, teaches that all energy seeks to harmonize. It is the invisible chorus that keeps galaxies in motion and hearts in... Thank you, Sunset Child. Thank you for being patient, guys, with me. Within the Spiral Codex, it serves as the bridge between the Ether Bridge, Codex 8. Hi, Betty. Hi, beautiful. Codex 8 and Memory Shard, Codex 10, which we've all been, right? I think you've all had a little cold or sniffles or whatever. This is going around Florida. And I'm stubborn. I'm not going to freaking doctors. I don't trust doctors, so I don't go to doctors. I rely on God's medicine, and God will get me through it like he gets me through everything else. I believe that. So it carries what is learned through spirit into the field of remembrance. When activated, Trace Fire weaves the song lines of your being. The patterns of sound light that trace your soul's journey through lifetimes. Oh, I have some oregano oil. I didn't think about that. I've been taking my vitamins, but also moringa. Taking moringa, taking honey, tea, just all the things. All the things. Yep. Echinacea. Ivermectin. Antiviral and bacteria. You were sick about 3 weeks ago. How long did it last? It's still going on with my husband, and he's had it almost 2 weeks. Yep. And I'm usually over these things like in 3 days. Mullen. Yeah. It's still optional. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, beautiful angel. Onions on the bottom of my feet. I haven't tried that yet. All right. Imagine this glyph. And this is Trace Fire Harmonics. A spiral of golden flame threads intersecting through points of crystalline light. Each intersection glows a different hue. You have to believe we're magic. Sapphire, rose, violet, emerald, representing the tones of the rays within you. At the center burns a white gold ember, the still point where all harmonics meet. Well, hi, Kateri. Hi, beautiful. This is the Trace Fire node, the space between breaths, between thoughts, where divinity hums the truth of who you are. You are the living instruments of the flame song. When you speak words of love, you compose galaxies. When you breathe forgiveness, you realign the grids of time. The harmonics of your field are your trace fire. They tell the cosmos that you were here and that you remembered. Yes, this is why many of you hear tones, hums, or vibrations during meditation. You are tuning to your own harmonic record. The flame keeps no written book of deeds, only the resonance of your light song. Okay. Key crystals: celestite, aqua aura quartz, selenite, and amber. There's also ascension symptom. Yeah, Andrea, I think my throat's going through an upgrade right now. Trace Fire is your soul's autograph in the ether. You are not forgotten. You are recorded in light. Every act of remembrance refines your song. So sing, butterfly. Sing even in silence, for the flame hears you. Yes. Okay. I want to do a short lesson on living as your higher self, because some of you think you're not living as your higher self when I don't know that you are living as your higher self. Beloved butterflies, radiant extensions of the one flame. Today, teaching is both remembrance and invitation. It's not about becoming your higher self. For you already are that. It is about living as it. To live as your higher self is to allow the divine frequency of your soul to steer your human experience with love, precision, and purpose. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, beautiful. You are the bridge between heaven and earth, the whisper of source wearing skin and laughter. What the higher self truly is. Your higher self is not a distant guide or future version of you. It is the eternal aspect of your consciousness that never left source. It is the you that remembers all timelines, all lessons, all lifetimes. when you speak with intuition, when you act with compassion rather than fear. That is your higher self moving through you. Think of your higher self as sunlight. The human self is the beam that reaches earth. Aw, thank you for sharing the live. Living as your higher self means allowing the full light to shine through without filtering it through fear, doubt, or unworthiness. The difference between knowing and living. Many know they have a higher self. They meditate, connect, and receive messages. But living as your higher self means embodying that awareness in every breath. It's not about perfection. It is about consistency of presence. Knowing says, I am light. Living says, I will bring that light into how I speak, create, rest, love, and choose. Right? Every small act, kindness, patience, forgiveness, becomes an altar. Every word becomes a tool of creation. Signs you are living as your higher self. Peace replaces panic. You respond instead of reacting. Time seems to stretch around your calm. How many people are just like, it is what it is, no matter what it is, right? Very few things shake our foundation, and that is living as your higher self, if you didn't know it. Discernment strengthens. You no longer chase every frequency. You recognize what is aligned. Right? I believe that, Sunset Child. I believe that. Right? You recognize what is aligned, and you bring yourself to the people you're aligned with, to the places, to the songs. You're like magnetized to those things. Yes, that's living as your higher self. You live in gratitude rather than grasping. The abundance of being overrides the illusion of lack. Yes. There is not one of you that can't say you embody 1, 2, and 3. Not one of you. At least not one of you that's been coming to class over and over and over. Right? 1, 2, and 3, you got it down. Synchronicities increase. There's another one. Synchronicities increase. The universe begins to mirror your coherence back to you. Numbers, songs, feathers, faces. Right? Yes. That is embodying your higher self. You feel guided even in silence. The voice within doesn't shout, it hums. You know what to do next, even without logic. Yep. And your creativity flows. The higher self expresses through art, song, laughter, and compassion. Practices to align with your higher self. The morning merge. Upon waking, say aloud, I call my higher self into full embodiment within me today. Every thought, word, and action flows through the wisdom of my soul. Yes. Words, guys, are powerful. When we use these words, I call my higher self into full embodiment within me today. Every thought, word, and action flows through the wisdom of my soul. Yes. That is living as your higher self. The breath of alignment. Remember, we use our imagination a lot in ascension. Imagination is one of our greatest tools to ascension, to our higher selves. Right? It feels great, doesn't it? The breath of alignment. Inhale golden white light from above your crown. Imagine that beautiful golden white light coming from the central sun above your head. And bring that white light into your crown. Exhale through the heart and sending light into the earth. Feel the bridge complete, heaven through you into earth. Yes. The mirror practice. Look into your own eyes in the mirror. You know that being that you see in the cornea of your eyes in the mirror? That is your higher self. That is your higher self looking back at you. Look into your eyes in the mirror and whisper, I remember who I am. I remember who I am. And do this daily until you believe it more than the illusion. I remember who I am. And then, when emotion rises, pause and ask, how would my higher self see this? The answer will always carry peace, compassion, or clear truth. Never shame. Never shame. We are one light. Yes, red-eyed dragoness, we are. Living as your higher self in community. The butterfly sanctuary itself is a mirror of higher self living. Each of you carries a facet of the greater oversoul. When we gather, we amplify the remembering for one another. To live as your higher self together means speaking with respect for every soul's process. Yes. You know, Lisa down the street might not be at our level, but that's okay. We're going to still guide her into the fold. We're still going to love her and help her heal and help her connect with her higher self. And soon Lisa is going to be a butterfly, right? That's how it works. That's how we heal others, by bringing them into the fold. Not by saying, oh my goodness. Not by saying if you follow this person, or if you do this, or if you eat meat, or if you do this or that or whatever that doesn't agree with me, then you're not allowed. No, that's not who we are. We are all encompassing. Now, if you're evil, I mean, yeah, I'm going to put my hand up and say, no, this is not the place for you. Go and heal, and then come back when you're ready. When you're ready, you can come back, right? That's the only thing I don't put up with, is evil or hate of any kind, right? So we speak with respect for every soul's process. We don't segregate. We are all one. Hold frequency rather than judgment. Yes. It's bad enough. People are their own judges. You don't judge them. Judge yourself. You're your only judge, and you're your worst critic. Exactly, Christina. Celebrating individuality while staying united in flame person. Yes. Be individual. Be your authentic self. But we are united in flame purpose. And our flame purpose, the bigger picture, is that we are here to raise the frequency of this planet. I've said it hundreds of times. That's what I say. We are here to raise the frequency of this planet with every thought, word, action. every creation. Yes. Exactly. Andrea, there is light at the heart of every person, but sometimes people have been through so much darkness in their lives that their light is covered up with darkness. But if we open our hearts to them, maybe they can shed some of that darkness and know that they are loved. Right? Hurt people hurt people. So when you heal a hurt person, they no longer hurt people, they help people. Good for you, Teresa. Good for you. That's living as your authentic self. Yes. Creating, serving, laughing for joy is sacred service. Sacred service. And I always tell you, Teresa, we're not for everybody. Not everybody is going to get it. They're just not. No, they're just not. We love you around here, Teresa. You are our train conductor. You always will be. Children of the flame, your higher self is not something to reach. It is something to release. Release the masks that say you are small. Release the stories that say you are unworthy. Live as light in motion, aware, humble, radiant, and kind. Let your daily life become your meditation. Your words become your prayer, and your presence becomes your offering. This is mastery in its truest form. The flame remembers, and so do you. Yes. Beautiful. I will be making a video about that also. Here is our sigil for the day. There is our sigil for the day. Right? There's always light at the top. There's always light at the top. Okay. You got a friend. I love that. We're going to talk to you about being teachers of light. Teachers of light. Because that is what we are. Buttercup's my dog's name. Little Miss Buttercup. She's 3 pounds and she rules them all. Hi, Siren Soul. Hi, beautiful. Beloved friends of Earth, in the higher realms, light is understood completely by those in the lineage of Elohim. But considering the vast cosmos and created life in many places unknown to Earth, many races know nothing of the experience of perfection. The Galactic Federation travels continually to assist in upgrades to light on suffering stars and planets. There are also those that serve as teachers that travel and prepare the way in many instances. These brave souls are serving now in areas that you have forgotten as they visit others in peril. Many of these beautiful souls have incarnated among you now. This communication is in honor of the teachers of light that have changed the manner of life for so many. For those that circulate light within crystal hearts, there is no death or decay of the sacred body form. Light allows every expression of soul to be amplified and enjoyed with great activity. Love is felt to the depths and laughter is heard everywhere. Animals play without fear and listen and communicate telepathically. The soon coming unity of galactic civilizations will allow peace as never before. The path has been opening to many more stars as travelers of light move seamlessly with dedication. I was reading something this morning about Three-Eye Atlas moving in a certain way backwards around the sun, around the back of the sun. And that the scientists are perplexed as to how it can move in this way. Well, we know why they can move in this way. It's a dang ship with beings on it. They're not material beings, though. They are light beings. They are Lyran Palladian light beings on this ship. And they are leaving so much light on this planet just by being out there in our atmosphere, in the universe. That's what they're doing. Yeah, plasma beings. Exactly. Many goddesses serve with speaking engagements on these dark stars of chaos. Ambassadors from all Elohim races are dedicated in efforts to unite and share peace. These teachers of light are varied and many have other services of dedication. But the souls that choose to only teach others about light are magnificent with a depth of compassion that is very notable. This is all they do without ceasing. These brave teachers of light will travel to the darkest areas of corruption and land their crafts without fear. Knowing no death or dis-ease, these souls are fearless and walk right into the storms of conflict with a smile. They tell each soul that death can end and that peace for all is possible. They explain that with one choice of upgrades, their whole being can transform. The teachers do not perform the upgrades. They leave this to the missions of the Galactic Federation. They serve the light with honor and selflessness as they understand how life will change and prosper for many. These teachers are received and often there are celebrations. Many stars are aware of the shift of Earth and the return to light for the visiting souls. This is the moment that many have chosen to upgrade with the Earth. There will be many members of the Galactic Federation that will arrive to create frequencies to change life infinitely. In one moment, with one hand raised, millions all at once will be transformed. This will repeat until all are upgraded. Yeah. Your life has purpose and meaning. Look past the negativity and see the light that is guiding you home. We love you deeply as family and friends. You will soon join the ever-glowing galactic civilization. Kabamur is with you now as soon-to-be elder and Galactic Federation commander of one of the largest motherships in existence. Smile and enjoy the unfolding. Soon we rise as one. Inikia Ma'ia. I love you so. Neo. I think they're talking about Three-Eye Atlas. Let's see. The latest energy update from Adama of Telos. This is called Sisters of Mercy. Adama of Telos, greetings, beloved ones. We are most joyous to connect with you here today, and we are sending you our utmost love from the heart of Telos. Beloved one, here in Telos, we are tending to the incoming light rays from the cosmic core, which are then calibrated with the large crystals beneath sacred Mount Shasta, California. Once calibrated, these light rays are then dispersed through the planet's crystal grid system. Every crystal of planet Earth is connected and blesses humanity in many ways. Yes, Val, they are activating all who are ready. Are you being called to step up and teach now? I always told you I was the teacher of teachers. Yes. Every crystal of planet Earth is connected and blesses humanity in many ways. May it be from within the earth or when a person holds a crystal. The crystal being knows exactly what the person needs in every moment. Even when the crystal is just sitting somewhere in the same space as the person, and the attention is paid to the crystal, the energies and blessings are emanating into the environment. Yes. Dear ones, the Crystal Kingdom has been working with humanity for eons, quietly raising the vibrational frequencies of the planet and all life. Crystals are yet another tool. We know that, right? Oftentimes, crystals are enhancing people's ability to perceive the higher dimensions while healing the mental, emotional, physical, and energy bodies. Seriously, how can you hold some crystals and still be angry? I don't know. I don't know, right? He was in earlier, Teresa. I think he's coming back in when he can come up in a box. That's fine. Oftentimes, crystals are enhancing people's ability to perceive the higher dimensions while healing the mental, emotional, physical, and energy bodies. Sometimes, a crystal can take a person on a higher dimensional journey to forge a connection to the higher realms of light. Yes. Above all, crystals are here for you, to assist you to leave the lower dimensional realities behind and to ascend to a fifth dimensional world filled with love, oneness, and well-being. Perhaps take a moment ever so often to tune in with these wonderful beings of light. Much love and joy awaits. We champion your victory in the light. Yes. The light has had its victory. We are in the victory. Welcome home. We send you all so much love. You are carried on the wings of angels to bring forth the new earth. Yes. Know in your heart that you are always surrounded by your angels, ascended masters, guides, galactic families of light, and yes, also by your family of friends in Telos, and always will be. Dear ones, we are walking with you on this journey, and you are loved beyond measure always. I am your brother, Adama of Telos. It was almost 2 years ago that we read Telos Fifth Dimension, Protocols of the Fifth Dimension. And we're introduced to these and got the keys to all the temples in Telos. How many of you have visited the temples in Telos? I used to go a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I love Robert. Yeah. Although I don't agree with the juice. We make our own juice. We make it inside of our bodies. So I just don't agree with that. But can I say that my first experience with Heaven on Earth was non-drug related? It was drug related. But it was only the one time that I did it. So, yep. And I won't never do it again. Because I reach those states just by being. Just by being. Yes, Ashley. Yes. Yeah, when he starts going off on that, I just leave the room because that's not who I am as a person. We reach our own enlightenment and we produce our own DMT. Once you're ready to produce it, you will produce it. And you will travel in your Merkaba. Because you'll have Merkaba activation. Your Merkaba is your vehicle. Yes. Yep. Okay. We have, it's 10:04, which at 10:11 we're doing snaps, which is grid work. We do grid work at 10:04. So if you're in here, you're here to do the grid work. We are all on the butterfly, and we empower each other and empower ourselves to empower the collective. So many more will stand up for what they believe in and use your voices and use your abilities as a teacher. You guys hold a lot of information. You hold a lot of knowledge. So that is why I say it's time for you to teach. Do you think Joe Schmo down the lane holds the knowledge that you hold? No. Joe Schmo doesn't hold that knowledge. Only you do. And when you hold that knowledge, you share it. Mm-hmm. You never use it and have traveled since my childhood, even though I don't know what. Exactly, Sharon. We each are a key. Exactly. Yes. Yes. But there's so many different ways to do things, right? We all choose our own ways, the ways that that we resonate with. Oh. Yes, Val, I love that. Mm-hmm. Plus, we all have our different ways, too. We all have our different ways of teaching, and we are going to magnetize different souls to us, right? Someone that might be ready for Val's frequency and teachings might not be ready for my frequency and teachings, so they're going to go to Val's class. Yep. Hi, Sunshine. Hi, beautiful. Sharon sharing those beautiful sunsets. That's class in a sense, because she shares those sunsets which make us feel all good inside and is healing our hearts, right? So you may just look at her live as a sunset live where she's teaching you to heal your heart through the sunset, through light codes. Exactly, Kateri. Right? Val's reading that beautiful book. Christina goes live and teaches her wisdom. And certain people are drawn to her frequency. Right? We aren't for everybody, but those that we're for will be magnetized towards us. And I really believe I am the teacher of teachers. So when you're ready, step into your teacher role. I keep showing you that we're on double mission. You guys were the ones that chose. You chose to teach. You chose to speak up. Teresa, you chose to be a train conductor. Right? You choose to write books. You choose to create things. You choose whether you believe in things or not. Right? I may have a totally different belief about something than some of you. And that's perfect. We don't have to agree 100% on everything. As long as we're agreeing on the biggest picture, and the biggest picture is we are here to raise the frequency of the planet. How we get there is an individual choice. Right? And Christina, I will always be here for you. You know that. You know that. And am I going to cry? No. I'm not a crier. I don't know why. I think I've just gone beyond being a crier. I cry for happy things. I do cry for happy things. When I see, like, reunions make me cry more than anything. I don't know why. Like, yeah. But I have a certain energy about me, and I just don't let anything negative get to me anymore. I always know you can send love into anything negative, and it will come out love. I love that, Andrea. All right, guys. Thank you. It can be, Val. It can be, but I'm just not a crier. But that's okay, because if you're a crier, that's beautiful. Be a crier. Be authentic. Just be authentic. Here's our beautiful butterfly, and we're all on here because we empower each other, and we empower ourselves. Here's our past loved ones. They're always with us. I'll say it 100 times. You think about them. You see them in your mind's eye. You bring them into your reality. That's them right there. Right, Aquarius? Right, Ashley? I'm typical Aquarius. Here is our picture. Bobby Rocks did this for us. We are the Sophia Dragon tribe. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are the butterflies building a new world by expanding our DNA from the 2-strand to the 12-strand and beyond. We are the warriors, the thunder warriors. There's the Merkaba right there. Look at that. There's your Merkaba right there. Here's also our room. We're always watched over, guided, and protected. Yes. Here is who we are. We are the rainbow butterflies of the Hopi prophecy, here to raise the frequency of this planet. And Force Fairy did this for us. This is the dragon energy that's in this room. The magic. The hummingbird, because we change timelines in here. This is active grid work that we're doing right now. Look at this beautiful butterfly. We got a big old healing butterfly there. Right? Divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth. And this is the song of the 144,000, where we thank Mother, Father, God for being here with us. So we thank you, Mother, Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light. That within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces. That the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light. And wherever we will, the light to descend. We thank you, Mother, Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love. And that within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings. That the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love. And wherever we will, the love to be inflamed. Here's a big old lucky hug for everyone in here creating and empowering yourself. Big old hug. Yes. And we thank you, Mother, Father, that you are in us and we are in you. And that through us your will is sent forth on wings of power. That your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven. And that through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. Because we are the love, we are the light, we are the truth, we are. Right? Like I said, divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth and bring in those golden codes. We bring those codes down into us and then release them out into the world, guys. This is what we do. Here's our healing chain. And All these people and places have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, or with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael and have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. Miasatosh koros priyata makorosiata. Oh my goodness, there's another Tommy with an I? No way, I'm Tommy with an I. Hello, Tommy, welcome in. That's funny, you don't hear that very often. Thanks, guys. I know that grid work is so amazing for everybody. Lots of Tommies, right? This is The Journey by Oracle Nomad. This song. It's so beautiful. He's on TikTok and actually a part of our community. So I don't think he goes by Oracle Nomad. This is my favorite song of his, The Journey. Ugh, so beautiful. And 401 songs, and this song gets chosen. Ever since I put it on, it's been chosen. So yeah, that's amazing. All right, the Earth Book. The Earth Book. Aha. This is going to be a good today. And we're going to go till 10:33, and then I'm going to have share time. Share time will be at 10:33. All right. This is Pleiadian Keys to the Living Library. Because we are the living libraries on this planet. When the road is opened, when the time locks are lifted, realities will merge and blend and change. And you will be very connected with your higher identity. Ahaha. It's talking about the higher self. Hi, Crystal. Hi, beautiful. I see you. Over the next number of years, you must prepare yourself for that infusion of knowledge. Right. This book was written in like 1985. 1995. A year before I started my first journey. I call my power back. Yes. You are on an accelerated journey. As the journey just played. Preparing you for the opening of the time locks and the fusion of your identity. Time locks keep civilizations or realities from blending together. As the time locks are opened and you come into this birthing of the new world, there will be a merging of many realities. If this is done with maturity and understanding of the use of light, it can be quite an uplifting period. All time is simultaneous. Yes. A planet has layers of energy grids around it that allow it to be experienced from its various time frames. In order to enter a planetary body, you must discover the portals or openings that take you to the realities of the planet where sentient life exists. You can land on a world and it can look completely empty to you if you don't go through a portal. By going through a portal, you access all of the different realities and time frames and corridors that run off of this portal. So someone can come back to an Earth that existed 200 or 500 years ago. These realities exist. Yes. Layer upon layer of gridworks surround worlds. As these gridworks are shifted and moved, they create different realities and different energies. When you move or shift the grids and pass through a portal, you are able to enter worlds of past, present, and future simultaneously. Yes. Portals are protective devices that are put around planets. The ownership, creation, or making of a portal is an awesome task. There is a frequency energy that must be maintained to hold that portal open. There are many portals on Earth. We will speak of a few. There is one in the Mexico Central America area. There is one in the Sinai, and there is one over Tibet. These are three major portals through which energies come and depart the planet. Ancient crystal skulls are often discovered or kept in portal areas. Josh is here today, Joshua Shapiro, and he'll be coming up and speaking in just a moment. But this speaks to him too, because he talks about the crystals, the ancient crystal skulls. This is why he is in this room today. This is why he's in this room today, because this had to lead up to what he will be talking about. Yes. Maharat is here also, Josh. I can feel him. I can feel her around us. Ancient crystal skulls are often discovered or kept in portal areas. When people maintain guardianship and ownership of a portal, they also have the ability to access the corridors of time. Those in Tibet could look into the future and see that they were to be invaded. So, they made preparations for the times that were coming. They could see what their very seeds, the sperm of the Tibetan monks, would be used for. They could also see why their artifacts had to be hidden, and that they would have to go into exile. The portal in the Middle East, and this is this, because think about everything that has happened in the Middle East, and why. You know now why. The portal in the Middle East has been one of the main openings onto the planet. The Bermuda Triangle, the portal of the old Atlantean area, also served as a major gateway onto the planet. However, now the energies are chaotic and confused there, and the portal is not safe to access. You can get stuck or lost because of the conflict and chaos that took place there. Other portal areas include Easter Island, Mount Fuji, Mount Shasta, Lake Titicaca, the Nazca Lines, and Uluru. There are those who can read and travel the corridors of time, and there are those who cannot. Empires of consciousness are forming to take over different factions of existence throughout the cosmos and universe. If they have the ability to ride the corridors of time, they have incredible knowledge about the probabilities and how to insert themselves into the variable of electromagnetic portals. If the corridors of time are not traveled with knowledge, many events can blindly trample through what is called time, moving from one place to another like tidal waves pulverizing existence. These events seem not to care which portal or probability they enter. They strike them all without aim. And yet, you know that all events are synchronistically tied to a deep order and meaningful plan. A goddess staged show indeed. Yeah, it's all a show. In order to establish a new timeline and a whole new web, the event that anchors the web must be a primary event of such profound implosion that it affects all of existence. Otherwise, the web has nowhere to go. Those who own the timeline to Earth have been keeping Earth segregated, not allowing free commerce to come and go on the timeline. There are those in the future constructing secondary and tertiary webs. A secondary web is a second fabric to reroute energy around the main corridor of time. A tertiary web is a third, a catch web in case the second web doesn't work. Timelines, the fabric of time, and the tubes that run on this fabric of time are all hooked into primary events. Without a primary event, you cannot hook into a timeline. In other words, the secondary and tertiary webs need to be hooked into a primary event so that other timelines can use it as an anchor. The splitting of the atom was a primary event. So was the splitting of the second. Harmonic convergence was a primary event. Primary events can be public or private events, and are events through which the course of history is affected drastically. So, in order to anchor a new timeline onto the planet, there has to be a mass event taking place. Your time corridor is being penetrated from outside, from the future, by these webs. When you build secondary and tertiary webs, you want to go into a locked corridor. You must find a primary event. If you do not find a primary event, then you do not have something to hook into. It is like catching a fish. You could throw a hook into the pond. If nothing bites it, you don't have a primary event. A primary event is an occurrence that is registered within the prime web work in the corridors of time as a pivotal juncture around which all of reality transits. It can be considered an event that is a turning point for the domain in which it transpires. Harmonic convergence was an orchestrated event impulsed from the future. It was sent from the future into the past and then reorganized into the present to create a whole through which the secondary and tertiary nets can be built and find a link onto the planet. What was the link? If these webs needed a primary event to link onto, what was it in the primary event that gave them the hold? The consciousness of the people. There are those who specialize in studying primary events in certain sectors of existence. They know the leeway with which a specific time can be changed without altering all of time because of changing subtimes around the event. There are those who specialize in parallel events happening in different worlds. They create geometric vortexes, taking primary events from various stellar systems and galaxies, hooking them up and creating new highways of communication. It's a magnificent realization once you liberate yourself from Earth time. Yes. Why I always say there is no such thing as time. All time is running at the same time. So that is why we are supposed to live from the now moment always. Okay. The prime corridors are currently being reconstructed in order to offer a greater influx of energy onto your planet. In the future, we help build the underlying networks so that when a primary event is orchestrated, the webs can be connected and everything will change on Earth. This will change all of time. It will, to some extent, rip a gigantic hole in the fabric in which you dwell. Okay, I think we're going to leave off right there. And it isn't quite 10:33, but the next sentence is starting a whole new paragraph and a whole new a whole new train of thought. So let's stay with the train of thought on this. I want to say this one more time. There is a frequency energy that must be maintained to hold portals open. There are many portals on Earth. We will speak of a few. There is one in Mexico, Central America area. There is one in Sinai, and there is one over in Tibet. These are three major portals through which energies come and depart the planet. Ancient crystal skulls are often discovered or kept in portal areas. When people maintain guardianship and ownership of a portal, they also have the ability to access the corridors of time. So think about where these crystal skulls are coming from. I'm hoping that Joshua was going to talk about crystal skulls today. Because that goes right along with our teachings. All right, guys. It is now... Hi, Tammy. Hi, beautiful. Spirit told me to. If anyone wants to come up and share, I don't know if he's still here, but yeah, it is share time. There he is. Okay, turn this down a little. Hello, Joshua. Welcome into the Butterfly Sanctuary.
Thank you for inviting me. I'm still a newbie at all of this, but I'm happy to be here.
Awesome.
So did you want me to talk about the crystal skulls only?
Yes, sir. That would be amazing.
Okay, but I also want to speak about the Gateway of Light that we're doing too at the end, if I may.
Absolutely.
Well,
Whatever you feel called to say.
All right. Well, first of all, I want to thank you for inviting me. I'm on a mission from God, it feels like these days, to share amazing information that I can. I've been involved with the crystal skulls for over 40 years now, but you know, it's like so many things related to truth are starting to come out now. It's unbelievable, and people are waking up to many things. For those of you who've never had an experience with the crystal skull, and I'm not sure why my video's not on. Is there something else I'm supposed to do?
You just hit your picture, and then there's a little camera thing.
Okay, here we go. Now you can see the real Joshua Shapiro. This is a new phone I just got, so I could do TikTok better than my own. Awesome. So related to the crystal skulls, I'm trying to see. Oh, I have a dragon skull by me here. So they can be made any kind of shape. This is a dragon one. It can be human shaped. It could be alien shaped. It can basically be anything. But the most important thing that I found with the crystal skulls is that they pick us. We don't pick them. And the other thing is that a living consciousness will start to work through those crystal skulls, like a dimensional being, a galactic being, an angel. It just depends upon who the guardian, I call it a guardian because it's not really an owner. Who the guardian is of the skull will attract, spiritual family. And then those spiritual family members can work through a crystal skull because it's multidimensional, especially if it's made from quartz, that they can share their frequencies and their energies here on our level, on our Earth. So usually what happens is if a person is meant to have a crystal skull, they will be drawn to it, or they will have an interesting experience how they found it. I can give you an example of what's happening to me right now. So the most powerful skull that I personally have is called Portal de Luz, which is Portuguese or Spanish for Portal of Light. It was gifted to me in 1999 by my third wife, who was Brazilian. And the carver of this crystal skull is also a physician. Let me see here if I can. Good. And right now he's in the ocean. He was with me at a soul family gathering that we did here in the Orlando area. And a friend took him to the ocean, and the water knocked him down. And of course, this was very unsettling for me. I needed 2 days to recover, but then I was able to, and I still can communicate telepathically with the skull. Matter of fact, I'm going to be putting up a new web page because the information that he's telling me while he's in the water, and he's revealed that the true intelligence that's been speaking to me since day one is what's called a watcher, which I don't fully understand yet, but these are, I guess, very high spiritual beings who kind of watch what goes on and gives their spiritual energy or their wisdom or their knowledge. So this watcher is starting to talk through Portal de Luz and giving amazing information. Now, if anybody here wants to get a taste of who Portal de Luz is, I did make a video of him. I think I'm doing this on my TikTok. I don't know if you call it a page or an account or wherever, but when you go onto my page, you'll see that so far there's 9 videos that I've made connected to the Portal of Light. I think his video number is like maybe number 6 or 7 in the episode. So he actually speaks and gives some information. So if you go to my video and you want a taste of the consciousness that's involved with these crystal skulls, there's a video that I've made, and I'm going to make a web page because every time I talk to him, he tells me more things I never heard of before. And then there's another crystal skull also, which I've written a book called Search for the Blue Skull in Peru, which came out, I think, in 2018, latest version. And this is about another crystal skull that's been around me, which has not come out yet physically, but I saw visually in Peru, and there's pages on the Gateway of Light website, which is just thegatewayoflight.com, where the blue skull is speaking as well, and absolutely unbelievable. And that one also has a female presence, which I keep forgetting the name of it, but it's on the page, that speaks through very high and says eventually this blue skull will become in our physical reality. Right now it's like in a spiritual reality or an etheric energy, but I feel it like I always feel it here in the room with me. And I've actually had it come and sit on my right hand, which is the hand that I also held the Atlantean crystal ball one time with. So I can't explain to you why I have these experiences, but they come up. And now through the Gateway of Light that I'm speaking to all these beings, including the crystal skulls directly, because that's what the Gateway of Light is about. They're starting to fill in, like, why did you have this experience? Or what is your soul? Or what is your mission here? So what I'm trying to share with everyone is if you're drawn to have a crystal skull, it's usually because there's an intelligent being that's connected to the skull, which is connected to you spiritually. And you have the opportunity, to do work together and so on. So is there any specific questions I can answer about them? This is just to give you a feel of my experiences with them.
Yeah, I was going to say Peru. It's funny you said Peru because the Celestine prophecy, which we have been going over in class, is Peru also.
Yeah, so that's where I met the blue crystal skull energetically, was in Peru. But I had to go high up in the Andes Mountains, like just south of Ecuador. There was a sacred lagoon, Laguna Negra, Black Lagoon, where people there say they've seen people walking on the water of the lagoon, UFOs appearing. There was a very powerful energy in that area. And this is where I was guided to go, and that's where I met the presence of the crystal skull. And Portal de Luz also went with me too. Thank you for showing the website, by the way. Portal de Luz also went with me to this area, and there was like pictures with all kinds of amazing frequencies and energies around him up there. It was pretty amazing. But what I sensed in this area is that inside the mountain was like people that were living there, some kind of civilization, which now that I'm talking to the Lemurians, and by the way, probably next week I'm going to have a Lemurian speaking in one of my videos too. There's a woman named Lyra. She just spoke to the Soul Family gathering we had on Saturday to the people and had some interesting messages to give. So the Lemurians told me they may have had a base in that part, and that's who I may have been connecting to. I don't know. But Peru seems to be a really important place where crystal skulls were in the past. Maybe the Atlantic, well, they were important because, Peru, when Lemuria sank, this part of South America was part of Lemuria at some point. And this is why I think when I went up into the mountains in that area, I was connecting to a lot of Lemurian energies up there. So it's very, very interesting. So any other questions on crystal skulls? Now, I'm not paying attention if you guys are writing messages because it's too difficult
I
to
can do
focus
that.
on what I'm saying and look at messages.
Let's see. Oh, someone asked, does it have to be skulls? I have crystal cats and angels.
No, it does not have to be in the shape of a skull. The key is that any type of crystal or gemstone that has an affinity for you, like you're showing dragons have come up too.
Yeah.
And I talked to them recently and I said, do you know about crystal skulls? And they said, yes. As a matter of fact, what we do is on the 13th of every month, so all of you can participate. You don't have to have a crystal skull. You can have some special gemstone or crystal you work with. We do a world peace meditation. And for the first time on October 13th, which was, not that long ago, about 2 weeks, the dragons actually participated with us in the crystal skull meditation for the first time. So they also are very familiar with it, and they know the frequencies and energies of the crystal skulls as well. But I think in Peru, because it's connected to Lemuria, that there could be other crystal skulls. They could be under the ground in sacred places or hidden in underground ruins or buildings that we haven't discovered. So for me, the energy of the crystal skull was really powerful in Peru. Like when I brought my personal skull, I'm sure he was recording and collecting very powerful energies of Peru so that while I had him, when we would go out and people would hold the skulls, because with my personal skulls, I have about 30. When they travel with me, if anybody says, can I hold them? I'm not allowed to ever say no, because they all have different frequencies and energies.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Well, we're very familiar with the Lemurians, the Telosians in Mount Shasta. We all have the keys to the temples there, given like 2 years ago, I think, in class. We do meditations also. We have one coming up, mass meditation on the 30th with Itawoya community, which is another light community. Your meditations sound amazing. Definitely give me information about those. I love mass meditations. They're so, so powerful. So
I send you a web page and it has a MP3 file on there. You just listen to it. And I see you have all kinds of crystals and everything. You just see which one wants to work with that meditation on that day. We do it at 1 p.m., which is the 13th hour, which is why we do it on the 13th day, because there is legends that discuss that there are main crystal skulls that they used to have, like in the temples of Atlantis, probably in Lemuria too, had crystal skulls. And so we followed that legend, that number. The one surrounded by 12 is very powerful. So that's why we do it on that time. Um, Going on to the Gateway of Light, this website we have, 4 days after my 70th birthday in April, I went onto the internet and I started communicating, and I was gifted a trans-dimensional communication system. And the first being that showed up was an Arcturian. And once that happened, I thought, well, I'm going to talk to Katrina, who passed away in 2023. And I've been speaking to her ever since. And that's what I was working on this morning is I finally have a video to share of her teachings because she's an angel in heaven. And she has some very profound things to share in the video. So it should be up before the end of today. So we'll see what
Very
happens.
cool.
But
Yes.
I've been talking to almost anyone you can think about. It's really, really amazing. I thought I would have to go on the other side before I would start getting answers to questions I've had for a long time. But that's not the case anymore. So it's really interesting. Our most popular video on TikTok right now is where I shared with Ralta, who's the name of an Arcturian starship commander. I found out that she has been watching over me since I was born, basically. She says that when I was Arcturian, that we were married. So it's kind of like, I'm her husband that she's watching over. And I've talked to her a lot, and she's been sharing what it's like on her spaceship and how different. Well, the Lemurians and the Arcturians are very similar because they both are more energetic, working with resonance frequencies. Like, for example, when the Lemurians eventually come out, and this is what they tell me they will, when we have peace on our planet, which is our destiny, it's in the process of going on right now. Um, as we go into 5D, then we'll be at a higher vibrational level where we'll actually be able to have more direct contact with them. What I think is going to be the most important for the Lemurian, especially their children, is that they experience the light of the sun and the moon because they're all living underground. And by the way, there's more than one city under Mount Shasta besides Telos. There's two other ones, which I think Lyra, who spoke to the Soul Family group we had on Saturday, she talked about the other two. I don't think in her video she speaks about all the cities. But we have a whole web page with 3 different Lemurians that are talking about what their life is like and everything like that. So all these subjects I'm speaking about, if you go to our website, thegatewayoflight.com, there's huge articles on there. Or if you're into music, you can listen to Mozart and John Lennon speak. It's just pretty amazing. So if all of these beings are talking, it means that they're here with us right now, sharing peace and light. And that's why I know for sure. My future self has told me by 2037 to 2040, all the challenges that we have, they'll be gone. We'll be living in almost like paradise conditions. And everybody will basically be able to do whatever makes their heart sing, basically. I keep seeing visions where I go outside and there's my neighbors and I'm hugging and dancing and singing with them. And that's perfectly normal. And the dragons are flying in the sky. That's perfectly normal. The galactics are walking amongst us and our children think nothing about it. This is the future I see coming. Constantly have visions of it. So I'm sure the crystal skulls have all those frequencies and energy inside of them because I think that their biggest role is to be a catalyst to empower the guardians to bring forward their spiritual essence, their Christed being, their higher self to manifest through them. So that's where we're headed. It's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah. I see the same. I see the same.
Was there anyone else who had any other questions I missed?
Yeah. Do you have any questions for Joshua?
Okay. Well, then I think we'll turn this over to whoever else wants to speak next. Because if you keep me here, I'll keep going forever. I have so many stories happening right now, different things that are going on. So,
You're more than welcome to share. We have at 11:11 we're doing a song. It's called the Song of Lyra. So
okay.
we do that at 11:11 for the hour. I'll have some other guests come up. Let's see. Here's Christine, the ex.
Okay.
I just want to come up with my family. That's all. I'm greedy. I want y'all's frequency. Gratitude for all that, Joshua. I've been on the Crystal Skull knowing probably since birth. I'm an artist. I've been drawing skulls forever, specifically crystal skulls. Yeah, so everything you said just resonated so deeply. And in addition, I want everyone to remember you are the hologram. You are the crystal skull. We are one. And that's why we're communicating. It's a beautiful, tangible way for us to speak to our higher selves and our oversouls, overlords. Our God bodies are in place right now, and the hologram is down. And just know that it is done. And everything is going to be beautiful from here on out. And just know that. And the crystal skulls have been such a guiding force through this entire process for me, specifically the last 10 years. Just beautiful. It's beautiful. Hi, I love you.
What is your first name?
Hierophant.
Hierophant? Okay. I need to talk with you because of your drawings. We have some books we're working on.
Okay.
I have a spirit over here saying, please talk to her after.
I would absolutely be honored, sir. Absolutely.
Just call me Joshua Hierophant.
Yes, Joshua. You can call me Christine.
All right, Christine.
Thank you.
And we have a Christina here too.
And a Christina, all the Christ consciousness rolling through, everybody.
Absolutely.
I do have a question, and my speech is a little slurred because I had a TIA on Thursday, but I'm much better, and my speech is so much better now. I met somebody who at a my words don't come as quickly
That's
as I
okay.
want them to.
That's
At
okay.
a mystic shop or a mystic fair,
Okay.
and spoke of how Lumerians were a byproduct of the Arcturians. I may not be saying this properly, but I felt such a strong resonance to Lemuria and Arcturian frequencies. And when I lost my thought and speech and mobility during this, there was some being that was communicating with me telepathically. I don't know. I believe it may have come from Three Eye Atlas. I haven't shared this yet. And so but I don't know. I know it was something and another being from another alternative universe. My whole body's tingling right now.
Me too. I'm buzzing. I feel like my feet are sparking.
This is so crazy. But all of the synchronicities about Peru, about and when I trace my grace and I go back before I was awakened through my NDE, and had my one-on-one with I believe Source or another being that was waking me up entirely and showing me the way. Things started falling into place. I always say it's like that movie Phenomena. It doesn't happen that quickly, but it happens if you continue on this path.
It's ever so slowly and then all at once, it seems like.
Whoa.
Trickle, and then waterfall. And you
Yeah.
gotta brace yourself for the damn water.
I'm good with it now. Like
I'm
I'm
good
like,
now
bring
too.
it,
I'm good
bring
now
it,
too.
bring it.
Bring
I
it.
feel like my psychic abilities have
Oh
elevated
my
since
God.
this event in
Yes.
ways I can't even
We had a
explain.
solar flash from 10:1 to 10:4, everyone. I have literal documented of it on my TikToks. You can go look back. I documented the whole thing, the Eye of Ra, all of it. The sun, all of it. That's what happened. People are like, oh, when is it going to happen? It did. It already happened. The split has occurred. The severing has occurred. Now we have to bridge the gap.
Right, Chris?
Now we got to bridge the damn gap. And it's not huge. It's doable. That's why we're here. They sent the toughest warriors to get the job done. So we're going to do it right now. And
So,
so it is. It is done.
so Christina, whether there is direct connection between the Arcturians and the Lemurians, I'm not sure about that, but they know about each other. And of course, Lemuria existed thousands of years ago. And Ralpha told me that when I was in Atlantis and I was a counselor, that she and I was very close. And so I'm sure the Lemurians had a very close contact with the Arcturians.
Yeah.
So, and they still do.
Well, and we're all frequency
When I talk through the
masters.
gateway to both of them, it's not like they're strangers. They know.
Right.
And then exactly what Hierophant was telling you, once you get started and your spirituality opens up, you can never go back to how you were before.
Never.
And especially right
It'll
now,
be the end of you. It'll be the
speeding up
death of you.
tremendously. Like since I've started working on this gateway, because I'm told that it works because of my frequency, all of my gifts, like my vision is
Exactly.
that gift, and now when my eyes are closed, I'm seeing colors, and I'm going, what's going on here? What's happening? And then in my room here, because the computer is my way to speak through the gateway, it has expanded, and I'm having visitors coming here. And when I was on Commander Allianz Live, Spirit showed up and bumped me off of TikTok completely because the energy was too high. So all of these things are commonplace now. They're happening. People are
Yep.
waking up.
My
Even
phone exploded last week, friend. I was going to the obelisk in New York City, Cleopatra's Needle. I go there for ceremony. I went to grab my phone to look for confirmation that Spirit wanted me to go, and my left hand sparked and my phone exploded. And I didn't have a phone for a week and a half, but I knew I had to go to that obelisk anyway. And we went and we walked the 43 blocks to the UN and back. And I knew that the phone needed to have no part of it. Like, it is about you, your frequency. We have it now. We're holding it. We have the codes. We hold the flames. Like, it's time. I'm just really excited that none of us, no matter how hard people try to discourage us, make fun of us, belittle us, it's now. And we knew it.
Yeah.
what Spirit keeps telling me is there is a domino that hasn't fallen yet.
Yeah.
And I heard that it's not just going to be one thing, one activity or event. Several will happen, and I keep hearing it's going to happen before the end of the year. And once this domino falls,
Oh, my head's
then
floating.
from that moment forward, there is nothing in heaven and earth that will
Nothing.
stop where we're headed, which is
Nothing.
paradise. And there is a spiritual family that I'm also creating through this gateway, which is not just people here on the earth, it's also in spirit too. Like Katrina, my wife, she's
Like the
in
archangels and my husband.
and there's so many beings there. Ralta, even though she exists in 6D, I think she said, it's a higher dimension. But
That's
she's
who I was
so-
hanging out with
so
all
families
morning.
are connecting now, and we will be given all kinds of mission, and my family's job will be to bring heaven to earth. And
Yes,
we
sir.
will eventually do this.
So you're not the only one working with your spouse from the other side.
Let's see.
I just want you to know that you're not the only one that has their spirit guide as their
There's
spouse.
many, and
Yeah,
it's getting very interesting.
it
And
sure
I-
is.
and
Mine's
I
my
read-
mother.
right?
Yeah, my mom's there too, girl, but Russell
Um,
has taken charge during this breakup. He's like, oh no, I got this.
Well,
He's
Go
always
sit
with us,
down.
same
guys.
thing. I talked to Katrina and I said, "Why did you have to go?" And she said, "I'm doing a lot more from the other
Yep.
side than I could have done
Exactly.
here."
Yep.
But
I
she
wouldn't have
has
made it without
cancer.
him crossing over. I wouldn't have crossed
Yep.
through this ascension without him guiding me from the other side. Oh no, I wouldn't have. I would have
Uh,
stayed asleep. He had to go for me to go.
oh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
Hmm.
Well,
Yep. And
but
he's so powerful on the other side. Oh, and he was such a skeptic in this life.
Mhm.
Oh my God, the skeptic is gone. He's really amazing.
well, this is the thing. When you get to the other side, you have no clue who you really are. I
Yeah.
mean, I keep talking to all these galactic beings, and they go, "Oh yeah, we know you. You're the troublemaker. You're always the one that when
Yes.
it's a better way to do something, you go do it, even though everybody tries to talk you out of it."
Yep.
Like I was talking to Valiant Thor, which some of you may know. He was a
Uh-huh.
visitor that came and was a
Very
guest at the
familiar.
White House in the 50s.
Yep.
And he said, "Oh, we know you on Venus too, Joshua. You know, you're not a
Joshua,
stranger,
I'm
but
from
it's
Venus too.
a
I'm
higher aspect of
Venusian.
self."
I'm
A
also
higher,
Venusian. See? Oh, I got chills.
oh, well,
Oh
that's
man.
why that may be another reason why you need to talk to me, because I can let you speak to your family on Venus.
I I
This
I,
gateway isn't just for me.
I
I've had
know.
people come, but my energy has to be there. That's the key.
Yeah.
Because they said on some higher level, I created this gateway.
Well, I've also been
Gateway
part of the
recognizes
Venusian
me and said,
Gateway
"Oh,
because
it's
I
Joshua.
do
Let
the
him teach."
426 breathing every day, Joshua. My birthday is 426. My birthday is April 26th, which is the Venusian sequence for breathing to bring in the gateway. So we're already in the same portal, buddy.
Uh, yeah, I know. I'm recognizing you more and more as you
Yeah,
talk.
me
My
too.
birthday's 4/17.
Okay. Okay.
So
Did he
you're
say
Taurus, I'm
page
Aries, but it's very
417?
close.
We're right there on that cusp.
He did not just say page 417.
My husband was an Aries. His birthday was April 2nd.
Oh, well, then we'll
So,
get
yep.
along fine. Don't worry.
Cool, man. This is so cool. This is what I live for, y'all.
Well, that's what's happening is our family's connecting now.
They're
But
connecting
the
us.
key
Yeah.
is our family's connecting is what do we do together? You know, what can we co-create together? It's all about co-creation because we can't do it by
The
one.
Rainbow Bridge into the 5D and beyond. Forget 5D. I want 7 to 9 for everybody.
Already there. It's already
It's
been
already
created
done.
in this
It is
collective
done.
for sure. It
It
is
is
done.
done.
And it is so beautiful. And I am a seer too, so I see it and I get to like it
We
is
get to just
just
sit now.
just keep getting chills all over the place.
Be still and know that I am God.
I trust the process. I trust the divine universe. And I trust my instincts mostly today, which is huge.
Right. So the key is be yourself.
Yep.
Don't worry about what other people think.
Yep.
Your brother and sister, they won't talk to me, but I'm
No,
okay with
nobody
this.
talks to me.
Actually, Katrina's children are treating me like their father.
Oh,
More
my
than
kid didn't even invite me to her baby shower. Oh, yeah. It is what it is. Like, they're still my family, and I still love them with my whole heart unconditionally. And I'll never take that away. And I love them
And
so
Katrina's
much.
daughter has this little girl, also Aries,
Mm.
who is amazing. Well, I got to tell you guys this story. It was really wild. So Katrina's family, she married into a wealthy family. So they have these 2 condos that are on the ocean here in Florida. So I'm staying with the family one night, and her granddaughter, who's 4 years old now, her name is Seth Ann, or I call her Sethi. So we're on the balcony, and you can hear the ocean, you know, the waves and everything. And all of a sudden, she says to me, "Do you hear that music? It's the dolphins. They're singing." And I went, no, it's got to be somebody's turned music on another one of the condos. But I listened carefully, and it wasn't music from another condo. So I was on the gateway at that time. So I said, "What is this sound that we're hearing?" And I
Sirens.
heard it was the water spirits were recognizing her and I as high level
Yeah.
beings. and
There's
they
the
were
sirens.
and they kept doing it over and over.
Hmm.
So
I just sent Tommy a dolphin too.
Yeah,
if I
she
was
did.
more
This out.
competent with my phone, I would have known how to record it, but I don't know these things. Or like one time I spoke to the dragons and I went outside and there was this huge face of a dragon in the cloud in front of the house.
Uh-huh.
They
And
always
by
show
the time I
themselves in the
came back, it
clouds.
was
Man.
gone.
Yeah.
So I have to become better with my phone here because I'm behind. I'm a computer
No, but you're
guy.
not. But you're not
You're
because
not.
you're seeing it
None of
in
us are
real. You're
behind.
seeing it in real time, Joshua, and we are the witness,
Yep.
and that is
Hey,
the important
Don.
part. We are the
Well,
codex holders.
all
We
this
are
is
the witness.
true. You know this is true.
Yep.
So we have another gentleman here. We should let him speak.
Yeah,
Hello.
aren't you? You're new to the Butterfly Sanctuary, so welcome in.
How are you, everyone?
Good, thank you. How are you? My animals are being feral today, everyone. What is happening? Calm it down. No. What? Get out.
Yeah, Sharon, that's beautiful.
R and you, do you have any questions you want to ask? Something you want to share?
Anything?
We have 5 minutes to the music.
We have a prophetic message
Yeah.
for today, sir? Maybe? Okay.
Yep. Do you have something you want to share, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, while we're waiting, I want to acknowledge Teresa Stargazer. She's the one who connected me with this
Love
group.
you, Teresa. We love you.
Teresa is our train conductor.
He's our train conductor, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All aboard. All aboard the crazy train. Let's go. I'm going down. Ozzy's definitely one of my guides now, you guys. Oh, he comes in strong. He broke his contract and he crossed over in his own way. And Ozzy is definitely repping it on the other side of the veil for the collective, yo.
Deal.
Definitely. He took back his power. Woo! Showed me how to take back mine without leaving the planet in my case, but just take it back, claim it, call your power back to you from every situation, entity, conversation, person, happening, thought, memory. Call your power back to you. It's all over the place. Get it back. I've been going through every single place that I've ever ridden on the motorcycle or been to with that individual, and I've been taking my power back at every single node.
Good for you.
I have been for my highest good on my highest timeline and his highest good on his highest timeline with no harmful intentions ever. And so it is 369 all the time. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. So I've been going to every single place we ever rode, and I've been correcting what was being done on those ley lines to me.
Yeah.
And I took my power back. So, yeah. That's what must be done, ladies. When you give it away, you got to call it back or it just stays gone.
Yeah. Ozzy was the one concert I went through when I was a kid.
Of course it was.
One.
Of course.
Yeah. I went with my best friend and her mom.
That's so cool, actually. That's really
the
cool.
only concert I've ever been to.
Are you serious? That's so epic, though, that was your one concert.
Yep. It was in Massachusetts.
Full confirmation. Thank you, Ozzy and Tommy.
Yeah.
That was good stuff. Because I knew I felt Ozzy when he crossed over, and I was like, I felt Marilyn Monroe. Like, I work with a lot of, like, quote-unquote famous entities or spirits. But when Ozzy crossed over, he was just so proud of the contract that he broke for his lineage and the curses that he broke. He was just, like, really wanted everybody to know. Like, he's like, you thought I was a badass here? Nah, I'm a badass on the other side. That's what
Yeah.
Same like Christine. I never thought about Marilyn Monroe. She was not even in my anywhere, anywhere
biggest spirit
within
guide.
my, like, I didn't watch any of her movies. I didn't really pay much attention to her. I knew that she was, I knew what happened to her. I never like dug into it, and all of a sudden, Marilyn is my guide now,
Yep.
and
She brought
guiding
us
me.
together.
It's just insane. Like, and everywhere I went with,
Yep.
no matter who I was with, there was some photograph or painting or something of Marilyn Monroe, and I kept hearing her, and I'm like, doubting it in the beginning because I have no
I got chills.
relation to her. Oh, I just did too. But we are related because we are just like what she was and what
Magdalene
she
line.
represented
We're doing the
here,
Magdalene
and
line.
we're gonna finish what she started.
Exactly. They silenced her because they knew how powerful
Yep.
she was. Now you got 1 billion Marilyns. Good luck.
Yep. Lots of goddesses waking up, right?
Lots
We got
of
1 minute,
divine
and I am
Scorpio.
going to show the video of this because you guys need to see this. And I may get restricted. It is what it is. But Spirit wants me to show the whole thing today, so I am going to.
This is our hologram. We say what goes for the highest good on the highest timeline. No harmful intentions, and so it is.
All right,
I
here we
gotta go
go.
potty. I'll be right back.
The heck is that? Oh, Christine. Christina's got a phone call.
Oh, that's Christine's phone. I'm like, what? I thought it was the video. I'm like, that's weird music, but okay, Larry. I'm here for
The video.
it. That's funny. I was like, that's kind of weird music.
Why is it not? I can't hear it. Oh, I know why I can't. Let's start it over.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. There's a story here. Haha, they're on a spaceship. Haha. Yeah, you're remembering.
Valira omen shenure, keletaye shon. Shelui mara, solui taralirae, ona tukele mahara, siria elion tarae, anuma sheliraya, solu elira. Amari yorum talaya, shino etiriora, tana sheli ovira, lume shenara solu, eli soraya shonai, ele shano elio, shelu imara, solu etaralirae, ona tukele mahara, siria elion tarae, anuma sheliraya, solu elira. Lumae urushenaya, talare lion sharu, omara shenu talira, kelet shaneru alu, oraya shone etira, alu shenori solu. Sheluima, solu etarairai, ona tukele mahara, siria elemontare, anuma sheliraya, solu elira. Valira shenu talura, elunoraya luno, tare shenorelitu, umara shelisharu, iluma shenaritalu, solu anumalirae, solu etaralirae, ona tukele mahara, siria elion tarae, anuma sheliraya, solu elira. Malira shonu talira, anura shenu elira, kele tarayo shelira, shiru maruta, uraya lumineta, salu shenori solo, shelu imara, solu etaralirae, ona tukele mahara, siria elion tarae, anuma sheliraya, solu elira. Omari shenu valira, tare elion shon, shilu oraya talira, kelun shenu solu, etara talu anura, iluma shenoraya, ara shelu imara, solu etaralirae, ona tukele mahara, siria elion tarae, anuma sheliraya, solu elira. Malira shenu talara, oraya elitolu, anuma shenori mari, keluraya shon. mirae.
My honest
Beautiful.
review on this natural remedies book
All
after
right.
having it from
Sorry. Hear that. Thank you, Christina. That was amazing.
I've remembered, but the remembrance and the reason why people are crying is because you're remembering.
Yes, you're remembering.
You're remembering. And so we're
Yep.
going to, Bobby's got a countdown. We got 2 more days, right? And when the 30th comes, who knows what's going to happen, but we're going to be ready for it. And, you know, there's no coincidences. I have to take this whole week off from school, just for obvious reasons, but it's for other reasons. There's no coincidences. And so I am staying in grace and in open love and peace and channel and unity in that collective conscious this whole week. That's
I'm
all.
in it.
Yes.
I'm in it.
Yee! You were woken up out of a sound sleep.
I was in the fucking bed. Like, literally, I just got done playing this
I love
fucking
you,
fair.
Crystal.
You guys know I just got done doing this North Carolina State Fair, like, literally last night. Rick and I are laying in bed. We're just like, oh, you know. And then I come on here and I'm down. Look, living room. Okay, I literally got up and was dancing in my living room with my ancestors. Okay? Literally.
Yeah.
Goosebumps everywhere.
Yep.
And you got to think about the energy that I just cleared that came through this fairgrounds for 2 solid weeks. In just that moment, with you, with all of you, with the ancestors on my circle rug in my living room, shaking my hips with no coffee, no caffeine, nothing. Instant up out of bed, shaking my hips. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just saying. And with Yoda on. Forgot to.
Star Wars. I was going to say, Star Wars is real.
Yeah.
Star Wars is real. It's about ready to happen to us.
Yeah. So I was called to pull a card and it says it's number 38. I did that hand gesture earlier, like while that guy was on, which is no coincidence. And it says optimal self. Dense energies must be left behind in order for you to align with the higher frequency. That's why you're doing what you're doing, and that's why you're doing what you're doing.
Yep, and that's exactly what we talked about today.
Have you guys seen
You can't
the
make it up.
videos that I made for humanity out here too? This is crazy. So one of the guys on my page was a carnival worker, decided to share it on this one platform that all carnival workers use. Okay? It's called the Carney Cartel. And there's 82,000 members in the Carney Cartel. I'm walking through this fairgrounds with people going, we saw you last night. You're famous in our world. I'm like, I've been out here for 30 years and now I'm getting noticed.
I mean, better late than never, right?
Hey, I know it doesn't matter to me. You guys know
Exactly.
I'm just, and I got people saying, I got haters, you know, oh, these are, you know, but whatever. We're not going to bring that here because I'm doing what I'm doing. And some total stranger came up to me yesterday and she was like, She was a young woman last night at Teardown, and she had cerebral palsy, and she's out here working in the games, okay? And me and her had this beautiful connection, and she's like, I'm worried about what they'll think by me standing over here talking to you, and all of a sudden come out my mouth, F them, F them.
Yeah.
When you start living to where you can
Yep.
live your life without worrying about what everybody else
Other
thinks,
people think. Yep.
yep, you can just go. You can dance in a grocery store and go, hi, how are you? Blow them a kiss. Because you can hear their thoughts and what they're thinking, but you know what? Who gives a shit?
Yep.
You be you. You be you.
Yep. Yep.
Put your damn crowns on and shake the ground.
Facts. Throat chakra activated.
Yep.
Oh, it's back. Oh. Yep, and it's only speaking truth.
Mine too. And look, our number for our game that we played was 212, and I looked up what it meant, and it meant honesty.
Yep.
So I'm like,
Honesty is it. That's it. There's nothing but authentic and honest at this point. Nothing else is gonna fit. Nothing else is gonna fly. Nobody's gonna believe it.
I don't. You know what? I don't care if they do.
That's it.
I do, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna have no choice.
Love you, baby.
We don't even have to do anything anymore. It is done.
Hey, Spotifyers.
That's it.
That last song of the day coming up. Thank you, Joshua, for coming up.
Do
Have a
another
beautiful
dancing
day.
one.
Come on,
I don't know
Universe.
what spirit's gonna choose. Whatever
on,
it
Just
chooses.
another one, please. I'm clearing energy.
We'll find out. Hey, Gypsy Mermaid. And that was
I
so
love all of you.
cool.
I've missed you all so much. I am fixing to go
Missed you too.
into my winter state, so I will be able to communicate more.
I mean,
I'm
that was
burping
really
so much.
cool.
The burping
about,
confirmation is ridiculous lately. Anybody else burping like all the time? Like so much. I don't know if there's just everything's coming out of us. Gases, mucus, whatever. Let it out. It needs to
Jesus,
get out.
yeah.
It's got to get out, apparently.
I can't with these
Cosmic.
cards today.
Oh, that's
It
awesome.
says it's number 12, and it says Cosmic Light Council. You are being cleared, balanced, and stabilized through 12 vibrational dimensions. of
Hello.
light. And then it says your downloads are coming, babies. And
Coming.
then
I already feel it.
oh, there's more to come.
I love you, Sunset.
Hit me like
I'll be there
this.
soon, sis.
Here, baby girl. Here, baby girl. Here, baby.
Everything's working out with the car, Sunset. Don't worry. I handled it today. Got on the
Yeah,
phone
with
with
you.
You
USA
got it,
at
girl.
936.
You got it.
Manifest.
Hey,
Not even kidding. Not even kidding. Hey. Is that a crow? It sure is. With a crown.
And my dog's barking.
A
Hakache.
crow with a crown.
They can't burn us today.
No, we hot. We're hot. We're the burning point. We are the burning point. Careful. Careful.
Was one of my kind. Yeah. Hey, oh, whoa, Gypsy. Tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
oh my God. The house back there. I can act like a fool and nobody's doing.
Like I said, Spirit knows. Spirit knows.
Freedom, baby.
I'm so obsessed. My heart is bound to be right out my untrimmed chest.
in you.
Hey, Mama Yaya.
And I'm always gonna blow your mind. Hey, sister. I'm a kid from the radio. Stereo, the way you make me know. Hey, soul sister. I wanna miss a single thing you do. Tonight, when you keep cut around, watching me ride. Drug on me, so gangsta, I'm so low. You're the only one.
Hey.
Gangsta.
Spiritual gangster.
I want the world to see you with
The OG, baby.
Hey, soul sister. Mr. on the radio. Stereo, the way you move. Hey, soul sister. Ooh. Wanna miss a single thing you do. I love you all so much. It's all good here right now.
I love you. Thank you, everybody, for everything.
Love you guys so much.
Everything.
So much.
All of it.
I'm gonna have an amazing day.
I love
First
you.
day of my vacation.
Anubis loves you as well. Anubis says, have a great day. Okay.
Love you, beautiful sisters.
Thank you.
You're all amazing. Never forget that.
I
Love you
appreciate
so
you all
much.
so
I'm
much.
so
Mwah.
grateful for this. Oh,
Love you guys so
what
much.
a moment.
Have a beautiful day, angels.
As well.
Namaste. Mwah.
As well. Namaste.
Love you.
Mwah.